Hello, boys and girls. So today we are going to do a lesson where we talk about 4 different ways to make the same sound in a word. So the sound is ah, okay? And so let's get a whiteboard and a marker and something to wipe off with, or a piece of paper and a pencil. Go ahead and pause the video and get your things, please. All right, so we are going to start off by putting a line down the middle of our board and across the middle of our board to separate it into 4 different sections. So the first way we're going to talk about the ah sound is with A, U, and we'll put a line under it. The second way is with A, W, and we'll put a line under it. The third way is A-L, and we'll put a line under it. And the fourth way is just an A, and we'll put a line under it. Okay, so while you're finishing writing, listen to what I'm saying. A-U says ah in certain words. A-W says ah in certain words. A-L says ah, and then the ul sound in certain words, so all. And then the A says ah in certain words, okay? So let's write the word saw. I needed the saw to cut the wood, saw. Think about the ah sound in saw and write the word in the box where you think it should go. Pause the video and write the word saw. All right, so if we tried that in all of these boxes, saw, 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 and saw. Which one looks correct to you? It is the A-W word. A-U, this is not a word. This one is interesting because does the word saw end with an L? No, it's not a saw, it's a saw. So we don't need the one with the L there for this. And then S-A is not a word either. So we'll take those 3 off. And let's try a new word. Can you write the word vault? There was a lot of money in the bank's vault. Vault. Pause the video and write it in and see if you can figure out where it goes. All right, so if we try all of these, let's see, vault, 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 vault. Which one looks correct to you? It would be the AU version that's correct. Vault, this is not a word. Now we do hear the L sound right after the ah, like the AL would have. Vault, but it is not correctly spelled, so this is not right. And then this is spelled the same way because the L came in the word. We were writing the L next anyway. So we know those 2 are not correct. And then the AW, typically AW will come towards the end of the word, okay? So we'll take that off as well. The end of a root word, I should say. Okay, and remember a root word is a word that does not have a prefix on it and it does not have a suffix on it, okay? So let's think about another word. How about the word salt? I like to put a little bit of salt on my French fries. salt. Pause the video and write salt. Okay, so let's try that one in every box. Salt. 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 Which one do you think is correct? It would be the AL one, right? Now it does work here, but since we've got the AL that we're using, we might as well keep it in this box. So we'll take it out of that one. This is a word part, but it's not a word on its own. Like somersault, you would spell it like that, with the salt part of somersault, but we're not writing somersault, so that was not the correct spelling. And then this is not a word. Okay. All right. Another word. Can you write the word paw? My dog hurt his paw. Paw. Pause the video and write paw. All right, so let's try it in each box just to see what it would look like. Paw. 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 And paw. Well, let's see. This is not correct. AU does not usually come at the end of English words. It might come at the end of words that are borrowed from other languages. I believe that this might be a word. I'm going to check it on the computer right now, just to see. No. It's a word from another language, but it's not part of the English language. So this is not an English word. Paw, do you think this one looks right? Yes, that is the correct one. Let's keep going though. Let's look at some of the others just to see. Well, how would you say that? Pal. Pal. So that doesn't have the aw sound in it when we write this word. It changes it. It's one of those words that doesn't follow the rules. Pal, my pal sits next to me at lunch, right? So that's not the word paw. And then what does this say? Paw. You sometimes hear people talk about their parents as ma and pa, particularly in older stories. So this is the word paw. It's not paw. Little tiny difference, right? Paw, paw. When you say them, you can feel the difference in your throat and your tongue. Paw, paw. It's a little tiny difference, okay? So we will keep that one and erase the others, okay? All right, let's do one more. Can you write the word ball? I was playing with the ball. Ball. Pause the video and write ball. All right, let's see where you wrote ball. Ball. Oops. Now, if we wrote it with AU, it would be B, A, O. AW, B, A, O. B, A, O. B, A, O. Okay. So, which one do you think is correct? I did not give you a sentence for this one, so I kind of tricked you. There's two that are correct. because ball has two different meanings here and is spelled two different ways because of those two different meanings. So let's go through and take a look at them, and I'll explain that further. So ball, is that a word? No, let's take that one off. Okay, now what about this one over here? B-A-W-L, ball. That is a word. Do you know what it means? Can you say it out loud to yourself? So when you bawl, you're crying really hard, right? The baby was bawling in the store, right? It's crying really loud. So that's where we use the AW to make the aw sound. Ball, is this spelled correctly with just A and one L? No, but when we put an A and then we put two L's with it, it is correct. Now, you might have written it this way over here, and I would not tell you that you're wrong, okay? I chose to put it here because of the two L's on the end. But if you put this in this section, it makes sense because of the AL that is there, okay? But this is the ball that you bounce on the basketball court, right? So, or the beach ball. So the two different words for ball have different meanings. This is crying really hard, and this is a ball that you play with. See the difference? All right, well, thank you for working with me today, and I will see you back at school. All right, have a great day. Bye.